Guys, we've got a couple of minutes, then we can get cracking. Apologies for that. Guys, we've got a couple of minutes, then we can get cracking. Apologies for that. Gareth, why don't you have a look again? It's got a bit, so I could hear myself coughing and it doesn't sound good.
Oh, I'll test it now. No worries.
Is the code?
Video is private.
Still?
Yeah. Maybe that's from the previous link. I don't know if you need to update the link. I doubt it. No.
Yes, I might have.
Good morning, everybody.
Hello.
Good morning.
Sorry, guys, just technology. I'm trying to just resend the YouTube link. We ultimately for the session on the.
Are you watching a video?
Someone else is also on the group. Welcome.
I'm on a Zoom about our employee benefit.
Okay. Sorry, guys, 1 second. Just going. Ava, and you mute yourself there. Okay, now I've just
Good morning.
morning. Can I ask that everyone that's on the call, why don't you just mute yourself? We are the maximum, so the rest of the guys will have to watch on the YouTube channel. I'm going to ask Gareth, maybe you can just put in the chat. Why don't you just switch off your videos, and we're going to get cracking just now. Mads, I'm going to just give a second for the YouTube guys to get on board. But in the meantime, welcome. Thank you very much for attending the session. We are recording it. There's a couple of people that mentioned they couldn't be on board with us this morning, which we understand, obviously. And yes, welcome. This session is hosted on the current employee benefit. Madeleine and David is going to host the sessions for us. So thank you very much, Madeleine and David. Giving you an overview of our group risk benefits, as well as some alternative benefits that is available for you within the two group of companies. And yes, firstly, from our perspective, thank you very much. We value your time. Obviously, it's important for us to keep you abreast of not specifically just employee benefits, but what's available. And I think it's more relevant now than any time in the past. It is unfortunate, but I mean, I think all of us have been exposed to this pandemic in different ways. And there's a lot of us that's been exposed on a personal level. Whether you got the illness, as a family, we are busy isolating because of it. But at the same time, also losing loved ones, which is really tough, because I mean, that's obviously that touches us very closely. And I think it's better to be prepared. We teach this to our clients, and we want to make sure that you, as a partner within the two group, also get the best benefits available. So without further ado, I see the YouTube link is live. So anyone that can pop on that link, if you struggle with the Zoom session, you're welcome. Mads, over to you. Thank you very much for hosting the session for us. And yeah, you are welcome to put any questions in the chat. I'll facilitate that at the end. Make sure that, and we've got an hour to get cracking. So if you wouldn't mind to mute yourself, if you just board. Okay, I'll do it if I see someone's unmuted, just to keep the session cordial. But yeah, Mads, over to you.
Thank you very, very much. Good morning, everybody. I see we're 100 participants, so thank you so much that you have dialed in this morning to hear more about your corporate benefits. For those of you that do not know me, I've been heading up the corporate benefits division for the ATTOOH group for the last 10 years. And voted, how quickly did this 10 years come? I vividly remember it feels like 2 years ago that we started, that I sat in your office, and it's 10 years down the line. So yes, ATTOOH is celebrating our 10 years this year, and we're exceptionally proud of that as well. So the purpose of this morning is to really tell you, what do you have? What are your benefits? What is it that happens in your life? Because at ATTOOH, we certainly value you in our business. You know, if you're a financial advisor, if you're an administrator. And I'm going to also give you some nice new things today, which I think is very exciting. So this is
5135.
Somebody's counting.
083.
Oh, somebody's giving us a telephone number. Please, could you just mute your screen? That wasn't me giving a telephone number. So guys, this is then called a member training session. This is something that we do for all our corporates. We have, unfortunately, COVID has, fortunately taught us that we can do these sessions now online. And this is why we thought it's a brilliant idea, get you online, because this is the service that we give to all our other corporate clients. Why they not give it to our own staff? So we're going to see this today then as a member training or a member information session. So whilst you are employed at ATTOOH, if you're an administrator or if you're a financial advisor, you belong to a risk scheme. A risk scheme is with Discovery. Discovery is the underwriter or the insurer of this risk scheme. And absolutely everybody in the ATTOOH group enjoys this benefit. It's a compulsory benefit. So you will also see on your payslip, you will see that these things are then deducted. So this is a compulsory element and everybody is on it. So ATTOOH, we act as your employee benefits specialist, and as I mentioned, it is with Discovery. So the first category that we have is for all our administrative staff. And I'm going to start here on the left-hand side of my screen, and I'm going to explain the benefits. What do you have as a benefit? The first thing is there's a death cover. Should you become or pass away while you do work for us at ATTOOH, you are covered for 2 times your own annual salary. So let's quickly take an example. If you earn 10 grand a month, 10 times 12 is 120 times 2 is 240. So whatever your annual salary is, you are covered at 2 times of that as a death benefit. Now, please don't skrik when you see the word unapproved. We get so many people who say, oh, it's unapproved. It's only unapproved. The word we use there is because it does not run through a retirement fund. But the word unapproved says 3 things to you and me. It says it's going to pay out quite quickly after my death. Quite quickly, the moment we get the paperwork, it takes about a month or 5 weeks after we have all the paperwork, where this money is then in your beneficiaries. So you're never going to wait, or your beneficiaries aren't going to wait for hours or years to get this money. It pays out quite quickly. The second thing you need to know about this death cover that you have at work is it pays out tax-free. So if you have the 240,000 because you earn 10,000 Rand a month, that amount will be paid out tax-free. And the third very important thing you need to know about your death cover is that it will pay out on your nomination of beneficiary. I'm going to talk about that in a slide coming, about the importance of your nomination of beneficiary paper. Now, this life cover would cease at age 70. So for everybody that's in the administrative team working for us over the age of 70, we cannot in the group environment have you on this benefit if you're older than 70. There is options. You need to make contact with us and we can help you to get it into your personal capacity or your broker that you work for, but you cannot have this cover through the work older than age 70, the life insurance portion. So that's quite great to know that there's life cover should you die while you work for ATTOOH. The next benefit that our administrative staff enjoys is a severe illness cover. Now, severe illnesses are one of those things that you don't die from it. You actually survive the incident, but you're also not away from work for very long because you get better. This is typically things like a heart attack, stroke, cancer, multiple sclerosis, one of those things that happens to you that you're very ill, there's a long list of over 65 conditions, you are covered for that. Administrative staff, your cancer is one of those. If you then do get diagnosed with anything that you think might be part of this, make contact with us because we want to help you if there is a valid claim. Here you are also covered for 2 times your annual salary, but the severe illness benefit falls away at age 65. NRA stands for normal retirement age. For those of you that didn't know that, I don't know why our industry is so full of all these abbreviations. So this is wonderful. I can tell you out of the 350, 400 companies we look after, not many companies offer staff severe illnesses. And it's absolutely phenomenal that ATTOOH offers this for our administrative staff as part of your package. The next benefit you as an administrative person enjoy is called an income disability cover or an income disability benefit. Now, this is the Rolls Royce of disabilities that we can buy for you in the industry. It's the top of the pops. We can't buy anything better for you in this disability field. I'm going to give you the definition. It says, if I become medically unfit due to any accident or illness that keeps me away from work longer than a 3-month period, this product will pay me 75% of my monthly income until I get better. And if I do not get better, it will pay me until my normal retirement age. So just by virtue of that definition, guys, you can hear, gosh, this thing covers everything. And you should really, in your personal capacity, and I'm talking to the administration staff only now, you should not need to really even top up your disability in a personal capacity if you belong to this wonderful ATTOOH group risk scheme. So Wouter at that stage, when he put this fund in place, really said he wants to offer the admin staff the top of the pops. And hence you are sitting with a 2 times life cover, severe illness cover, top of the range income disability, and there is a funeral scheme for you, your spouse, and children on a sliding scale. Please note that the retirement age or the age that the funeral cover ceases is age 70. So if you are married to a person that's 80 years of age and that spouse passes on, you unfortunately can't come and claim from work. But I've got a wonderful other option for you, which we will discuss a little bit later. So our administrative staff, this is the 4 benefits that you enjoy while you are working for ATTOOH. So we'll get to the global education benefit now separately. One thing I do need to allude to is the fact that only 2 of these benefits will carry a exclusion for the first 12 months that you start working for the company as a pre-existing medical condition. And let's use an example. You have got cancer, you join ATTOOH, you can't in the first year, of course, claim for that cancer event. It would be excluded for an existing medical condition. Those 2 benefits would be excluded. But if you've got no condition, you join ATTOOH tomorrow, you fall ill, the benefits are all in place. The death cover is in place from the start. There is no waiting periods on the death cover. But just importantly that you do understand that for pre-existing medical conditions, it will be excluded for the first 12 months. After that, you can claim. So we have seen that there is a rate. It costs money. And here you will get a copy of this presentation afterwards. We will make it available. But this is what the cover costs. And I can assure you that we have done a massive market review to see how relevant Discovery is still for us as a provider. We have tested the market, but we have also seen, we've been with Discovery for years and years. We've never had a rate increase. And unfortunately, due to a couple of real issues, COVID being one of them, the amount of claims that's come into insurers, we are seeing that from the 1st of this month that there will be a risk increase. So when you do look at your payslip, you are going to see that that amount is increasing a little bit. At this stage, it's not huge. And you will see that at the end of the month, there might be a difference. Then please know the difference is because of the increased rate. Wouter, myself, Mani spent a lot of time with Discovery, really understanding the increase, but we are comfortable that against the rest of the market, they are still for the benefits that you enjoy, plus the rates that they are giving us, they are still by far the most comprehensive at the best rate in the industry. So please note there will be a slight change on your payslip. The next category we do offer is the category for our advisors. All advisors that joins the ATTOOH group are covered from day one as a default into this category. An advisor will have 1 times the annual salary as a death benefit. An advisor will have 1 times annual salary on capital disability. Capital disability is that disability where you have to be totally and permanently disabled before the benefit pays out, because our advisors often purchase their own income protector in their personal capacities. And then, of course, you have got the funeral scheme at at Discovery as well. And all our advisors are defaulted to this at a specific salary, maximum specific salary. And although that information I didn't put on here, but a fixed salary, 1 times annual salary, 1 times captus, and funeral cover. You will also see for members or our advisors in this category that there would be a slight increase, a percentage of payroll. That's why we're not expressing it as a rand amount. You just apply that rate to your payroll or to your pay, and you will then get to the rand amount that you are paying for that benefit. And you will see here that your funeral cover is costing $10 a month, which is really nothing to get your whole family covered. So advisors, that is what you get defaulted to as a rule when you start joining the organization. But we do have an additional category for our advisors. Advisors can opt to move out of the default category, which I've just explained, and they can now move into a category called the additional advisory category. In that category, our advisors will have the ability to increase their life cover to the 2 times annual salary. They will have severe illness cover, the income disability, and the funeral scale will remain the same. So please, if you are one of the advisors online today and you think you'll need to get a quote from us, absolutely, my team is ready. They can help you to show you how much it will cost you to move from the one category to the other. So the category 1, the default category, is compulsory for all advisors, and advisors now have the ability to choose another category should you wish to. But advisors that's online, please, you can't electively, you can't say, but I only want income disability and I don't want severe illnesses. This is the package. That's the package deal. What you see on this screen is your package. You're either on category 1 that offers you those 3 benefits, or you on category 2 for the advisors. On this next slide, we are also showing you the risk rates that you just apply per of those benefits, and that is also nicely set out, also a slight increase after many, many years. So then you can also buy more life cover, because people have come to us to say, yo, Madeleine, maybe I want more life cover. I need, I've got the need for extra cover. So we do offer you something called flex cover on a life cover benefit at that rate. That's just a unit rate. It's not a percentage of payroll. It's something quite technically different. So please, if you say you need, contact us, make contact with us. We will give you a quote. All flex cover that you purchase will be medically underwritten. That means I want to take out another R1 million life cover. You will have to go for medicals for that flex cover. So please, there will be medicals before they give that to you. And that's then only applicable for the flex cover. Your other cover is given to you, warts and all, because we're part of a group up to a certain free cover limit. So just to recap a little bit on the rates and the annual increase rates, many factors have played a role in the insurer determining your risk rates for the benefit. Yes, our scheme gets older every year. We have employed a lot of, there's older people in the insurance industry. There's been some claims. We've had real claims. We've had deaths in our business. We've had disabilities in our business. And we're very grateful as a business that we have these benefits in place, because we've seen that in 2 or 3 of the cases when our staff members passed on, this was the only cover that they've had. So I think as ATTOOH, we feel very grateful that we have got this scheme. And of course, the current pandemic and Discovery's outlook for the future, Yes, there's been an increase in a substantial increase in the loss of lives, which Wouter alluded to when he started. And of course, if we as a country we need to get to that where the nation is vaccinated, but the long-term impact of COVID is still so unknown to insurers and underwriters, and Wouter and myself were privy to a lot of wonderful graphs and these actuaries showing us the impact of mental claims, the impact of real claims still coming in the next couple of years are quite scary. And that's why as a business, we can't not offer you as our staff wonderful, amazing benefits. So I need to talk to you about your nomination of beneficiary. Now, this is most probably the most important piece of paper with your will that you will need to keep updated at all stages. Ladies and gents, this does not form part of your estate. So you can't in your will go and talk about the group risk cover. The group risk covers falls under different legislation, and for that we please need a beneficiary nomination form. And then we also know that life changes. Life changes. You have a new baby, you have a new husband, you have a new wife, life changes. And we really, really, really need to encourage all our staff that every time when your life changes, it needs to be kept up to date. You please need to go to your branch and say, or send it to Mani and Simone and say, guys, I please need to complete my new beneficiary nomination form as my life circumstances change, because it is critical that we have this accurate information that we can get the money to your beneficiaries in a very, very speedy time after your death. If there is no beneficiary nomination form, unfortunately, the Pension Funds Act does not just allow us to pay your mother because your mother came to come and claim the money. If there is no beneficiary form, Discovery will have to pay this into your estate. Now, you and me know, we work in the insurance industry, you work with clients' files every day, we work with clients, and you and me know that an estate of a deceased member can take a long time to get unwound. So please, working for ATTOOH, please let us, as laat ons skoenmakers se kinders skoene het, please let when you do pass away, that we do have your accurate nomination of beneficiary so that we can help and assist your family to get the money, and that we do not have to have this difficulty to have it paid into your estate. This is the law. This is not an ATTOOH or a Discovery issue. It is the law. So ladies and gents, please, if you can help us to do that, we would greatly, greatly appreciate. So the next benefit, and this is one of the amazing benefits that I just think is amazing. We work with deaths every day. So over and above your 2 times annual salary that pays out, you have a global education benefit. Now, this is only relevant to our administration staff and the advisors that chose the additional advisory category. It is not the default category for our advisors. Only these 2 categories have this amazing global education benefit. Should you, as our employee, pass away, you will see that your children's education is totally waxed after your death. This product pays for preschool, primary, high school, and tertiary education up until the end of the 1st degree for all your children that is under the age of 25 at the time of your death. Now, ladies and gents, we work with a lot of, as I said, death claims coming through our practice. And when we sit with the beneficiaries and we actually say, gosh, you know what? Your wife died, there were 3 kids, there's the 2 years of annual salary, but you've got the 3 children's education will be paid for by Discovery forever. I can tell you those are the times when we see how people cry and they're so grateful and they're just so amazed that you worked for ATTOOH. So please, when you sit with your own financial advisor, I do hope you do that every year, or you have somebody looking after your finances, tell them about this benefit so that they don't sell you life insurance that you might not need. Because if your kids have got cover for schooling, you might not need all that additional life insurance that the broker is selling you. So this is a tool, and you have to discuss this with your broker and say, these are my benefits that I have at work. Please use these benefits at work and build it into my private portfolio so that I know I am correctly insured. This is a phenomenal benefit. We use it in our practice all the time. And when I do look at the demographics of our ATTOOH own staff, we have a lot of staff with children under the age of 25. So this is really, really a magnificent benefit. Then there are additional benefits under your Discovery Life product. If you become disabled, and this is just for people that's got the income continuation benefit, administrative staff, and our advisors that's in the additional advisor category, they have an income continuation benefit, which I have explained. So if you do become medically disabled and you qualify for this benefit, and you have other policies with Discovery, maybe you've got Discovery Health or you've got RAs with Discovery, this product will help you to, for the first 12 months, give you 30 up to 33% more so that you can help to pay for those other policies. Because I'd also know that when you do get disabled, the financial planning is so important. So this is a nice gesture that Discovery is offering you in that first year. There are also some great benefits that is applicable because just dependent on your vitality status. So for these ones, you have to be on vitality. Now, you all know that David, that's in your office, he runs the Discovery scheme for the ATTOOH staff, and you will, if you need to be on vitality or you want to be on vitality, that is something that you speak to David and his competent team. So if you have vitality and you die or you get disabled, there's a mortgage protector. If you have a bond, this will help to pay with bond repayments for up to 24 months based on your vitality status. Now, so much straight away here, please, guys, if you are on vitality and you on blue, please, can I encourage you to try and get off your blue bum, because these benefits are really insignificant for blue members. It really only starts making sense if you're a bronze or higher member. And of course, diamond, gold and diamond members are brilliant and they get quite a lot of it. So if you are on vitality, please drive it, use it, get to a higher status, because in the event of your death, it actually pays, and disability, there's a lovely, lovely additional benefit. And also, if you're on vitality driven, there's also bonuses that they will, if you do get bonuses, they will include that at time of calculation. These are the bells and the whistles. We have purchased this plan for you as a business collectively because of the real value that the Discovery plan offers. So this is also quite important before we step off to your group, off the group risk benefits. If you leave the organization, you may take this life cover with you. We call it a continuation option, also a conversion option. You can take this benefit with you. Unfortunately, not at the rate that you've enjoyed it at ATTOOH. You will have to then take it over in your personal capacity, speak to your broker, and that broker will get you a new quote, speak to your financial advisor, and they will assist you. Very important, the last two bullets on this slide, the group life cover, your life cover benefit, you must exercise it before you turn 65, and the disability and severe illnesses benefits must be exercised, meaning that you have to take it over in your personal capacity before you turn these ages. This is just a measurement tool from a Discovery perspective, because people generally leave at age 65. And please make contact with us or your advisor. We've had guys leaving our business at 70, and then they were quite upset that they couldn't take the life cover benefit with them. Now I've told you, it's in writing, members. Guys, if you need to want to take this over in your personal capacity, there are dates that the date of your age that determines if you can convert or not. So this is the benefits that you have as a risk benefit at Discovery. So the next benefit, which I'm ecstatic about to announce to you as a group of people sitting in front of us, is Discovery has launched something called the Healthy Company. They actually launched it about 2 years ago, but it's really, really taken off, and it's called an EAP, an Employee Assistance Program. Because guys, let's be real, life is tough, and things happen, and we often need assistance, and we just don't know where to go to. So Wouter and the management team has, over the last couple of months, really invested quite heavily to get. We compared the market for you, and we really bring this to you, that we believe that Discovery is the best tool. We will let you know, look out for your emails. We will let you know when this is going to go live. But we are very excited today to announce the Healthy Company. which we have already partnered with Discovery for our ATTOOH staff. Now, Healthy Company is, as I said, an employee assistance program, and that will be taking care of your physical well-being, emotional well-being, financial well-being, and some legal support. You will, after this, get lots of information, which we will be sending out regularly. But if you need anything, I mean, we are literally just an email or a phone call away, and we can assist you on that. And those are the 4 pillars that any employee from time to time have a battle with. We, from all of us, are going to need some of these pillars somewhere in our lives. And Discovery has really come to the party with an unbelievable product called the Healthy Company. So the first tools, once we go live with them, you as a member must download what we call the Healthy Company app. We're going to send you how to download the app. But the amazing thing here is, this is how you're going to be able to track your emotional, physical, and your financial well-being on your app. Yes, there will be wonderful tips on how to eat, on nutrition, how to lose weight if you want to, because that's all part of their physical well-being. I've actually been in a promo on this Healthy Company app, and it is, again, world-class. What I do really like of this app is also the fact that your emotional well-being is now monitored. You, on your app, you can say, how are you feeling today? You can be excited, you are fine, you are motivated. You can use these lucky emojis to tell your app, how are you feeling every day? But what is real is that we not always feel like the top line. We sometimes do feel anxious, sad, stressed, or angry. And this app is going to keep your mood history. And guys, this is totally private. Your employer is never going to see how you feel. Nobody is going to be able to get into your app. Your app is your app. And this is to track yourself. And once you have ticked 3 or 4 times that you're feeling anxious, Discovery is going to make available to you a live chat functionality on your phone, because they're going to see you're not feeling cool, and they're going to reach out to you by one of their emotional coaches. Again, totally confidential. Nobody will see your chats. And here is an emotional coach that can just help you and me to get through those really, really sad or stressed times in our life. And we often don't know where to go to. And we often think, oh my goodness, I've got to take some money and go and see a psychologist, and I don't want to go and sit there. And this is the tool. This is the amazing tool that we are bringing to you as a business to say, guys, now you can, there's help. There's help for all of us if we feel stressed. So we're very excited about this app that you are going to be able to track yourself on. Now, there's also a website if you don't work on apps, because maybe I'm old, but I do use apps, sorry. But if you're older than me and you don't use apps and you rather want to talk through a website, that whole Healthy Company is also on a website and not necessarily on an app. And those of you that has engaged with Discovery over the years and you've downloaded your apps and you do your banking online, you will know that this is really a world-class company when it comes to technology, and we are ecstatic to introduce that to you. So the Healthy Company coaches are multi-skilled registered professionals. That includes clinical psychologists, medical professionals, and social workers, which you now have got access to, because ATTOOH is going to be a member of the Healthy Company. And yes, definitely your physical well-being. And as I said, we're going to help you with a lot of things, how you can go and do your checklists on to your HIV, diabetes, etc. You have got access to Dr. Connect's library of resources. They actually told us, please don't Google anything when you have a medical issue, because if you're going to Google, you're probably either it's going to say drink a glass of water or you're going to die. And that's the differential when we Google all these medical conditions. And now you will have access to Dr. Connect's library, and anything that you need medically, don't rather ask Dr. Connect and not ask Dr. Google. So I think from a physical well-being perspective, from an emotional well-being perspective, you will have a 24-hour telephonic support. There will be up to 8 face-to-face counseling sessions if you do need a clinical psychologist. Again, ATTOOH will never know about this. This is something between you and Discovery. There's also emergency appointments. Guys, life happens, and we all from time to time need a trauma counselor. that is when you go through a traumatic event, you can go on the app and they will be dispatching a trauma counselor for you in a traumatic situation. So we are ecstatic to think that, gosh, we have made a tool available to you to sort out your emotional well-being. There will also be wonderful articles, life-changing events, having a baby, getting married, lots of stress, anxiety, depression. There's wonderful articles. And once we have made this available to you, it will probably be in the next 2-3 weeks that we're going to go live. There's just a piece of paperwork that we need to complete. Guys, I'm encouraging you, use the app. Go and play on it or go online. It's something that we're giving you, which I really am ecstatic about. Financial well-being. I hope all of you are seeing your own financial advisors, or your advisors are giving you your annual, I'm sure in your business, but there is also a help for financial well-being, and you can enroll there for debt counseling. Maybe you don't know where to go, you're sitting in debt, then go on to Discovery's Healthy Companies Financial Wellbeing, and there's a comprehensive online financial education. And then legal support. I think this is also something that's quite, we don't know where to go to. Sometimes we sell a house, we sell a motor vehicle, we don't know where to get a general power of attorney. Sometimes there are legal things that happens in your and my life. And here you now have legal support through Discovery Healthy Company on your app, and they will be able to take you through that with a panel of attorneys. The only thing you can't do, and this is not a joke, you can't use this legal support to take ATTOOH to the CCMA. That's the only exclusion. You will not be able to use this against your current employer, but for the rest, those are all the wonderful, wonderful legal support. So watch out for your emails, see when this is going live, and we will definitely communicate a lot. I think this is fantastic. Wouter, thank you that you, as the leader of the business, have taken the lead here, and that you are putting this in for our employees. I think it's remarkable that you are doing this. And yes, watch this space. We are ecstatic about this. So that is the first 2 sections. It was about your group risk. I'm just looking at the time. It was about your wonderful EAP. The third part of our benefits that we offer you is medical aid. Now, guys, medical aid is with David. I've mentioned that before. And there we have the Discovery Health Medical Scheme as an option for you to join. But we've also seen that not everybody can necessarily afford Discovery, or they cannot get onto the scheme. And we're very happy today, and it has been around for 4 or 5 years. We have it a very low take-up, but we as a business are offering to you today an alternative medical scheme for people earning under 30,000 Rand a month. So if you are earning under 30, you can now listen. And you must please spits jou ore, soos ons in Afrikaans sê. And this is something that you can enroll in. It is not a medical aid. It is medical, it's occupational medical aid. It's health insurance. And for the cognizance of the time, you can read what is the difference between insurance and medical aid when we send you this presentation. But in a very, very short nutshell, this product is called Health for Me. It is a product that's underwritten by MMI, the Momentum Group. This is the best product in this field. You as an individual cannot get this in your own capacity. You cannot phone Momentum and enroll yourself on this. It can only be if your company is offering this, and your company does. ATTOOH does offer you, if you earn under 30,000 Rand, to belong to Health for Me. So what is it going to do? It's not a medical aid. It is covering you for the following: a GP on a list, unlimited GP visits. It's wonderful networks. My GP is on the list. Wouter's GP is on the list. So if you have this Health for Me card, you can go unlimited GP visits through a network doctor. Most minor medical procedures can be done in the doctor's chair. And most of these doctors are dispensing doctors, which means that they give you the medicine before you leave. And if they don't have it, you must go and fetch your medicine from Clicks and MediRite. But the one wonderful thing is, there will never be a cash out of your pocket. You're not going to go in the middle of the month and then you're going to first have to pay, because the agreement, if you have that card in your hand and you visit a GP, is that you never ever have to pay anything. So we see this as a massive, massive advantage to our staff. Is unlimited GP visits. You have a Hello Doctor, where you have a 24-hour telephonic consultation With a GP, if you don't have airtime, you text that and a doctor will phone you back, because maybe you feel ill after hours and you can't get to a doctor. You have got access to this Hello Doctor line. Also, they've got a nice portal where you can download all your membership cards. There are 2 specialist visits. We will, after today, send the video out. There's a wonderful video that we've made on these benefits. We've also made a video on our corporate benefits, which we will also send out. So if I'm going fast, sorry about that, it's time constraints, but we will send you a video and you can listen to the video nicely to see if this is maybe something that you would like to join. Member visit, specialist visits, yes, you can 2 visits for the family for the year. Medication, all your prescribed medication comes through this, but this is what I really love, is the fact that your chronic conditions are covered through this plan. Your 26 chronic conditions, unlimited on the formulary list, which means you can now get your high blood pressure tablets or your cholesterol tablets through this Health for Me product. So it also covers a bit of HIV, but it also covers blood tests, all your basic blood tests, and all your basic x-rays. Now just think of this, you get ill, you got no money in the middle of the month. Now when you're on this plan, you can go and see the GP. If he thinks he needs blood tests done, he can do it. He can have x-rays done and he will give you medication. If the GP thinks you need to go to the specialist, the GP will refer you. In all the years, and I've been in this business 25 years, this was most probably one of the best products that we have ever introduced to companies, because it works. It works. All our people on Health for Me, there's not one of our businesses out there that don't have a component of people on Health for Me. It also covers a little bit of basic dentistry, cleanings, fillings, extraction, and infection control. No gold teeth and no fancy crowns and implants here. It's for basic dentistry. And a pair of glasses every 2 years. So you can hear, by virtue of giving you all these benefits, it covers all your basic health care, not in the hospital. Bit of a maternity benefit. Day to day, when you do fall pregnant, your blood tests, etc. There's a lovely baby yum yum as the maternity benefit that they do. A flu vac once a year, a health assessment that you can go and have your blood pressure, BMI, cholesterol tested. And I'm going to skip those. And that product will cost you 294 Rand a month. Now, by virtue of that whole bag of benefits that you can buy, ladies and gents, then 294 Rand a month for you. Of course, there's an additional cost for your spouse and your children per child. I really believe that the product is huge value for a very affordable premium. We have a group open. You contact us. There's no waiting periods. There's no, oh, I've got to be on this thing for a year before it kicks in immediately. If you join, you have cover for you. And these premiums on Health for Me will then be deducted if you want to join from your pay. Please make contact with us. We believe this is a fantastic product. You can also top it up with a little bit of accident cover. If you are in an accident, anything that's accidental, then you can go to a private hospital for an accident. There's a casualty benefit, in-hospital benefit for $1 million, and a heart attack and a stroke benefit. And if you want to top your day-to-day up with a little bit of private hospitalization, it is going to cost you an additional 92 Rand a month. Now, just to think, like for 416 Rand, you could actually cover yourself for all your day-to-day, and you can cover yourself for a hospitalization. Remember, you also always have access to David and Discovery. You're more than welcome to join Discovery, no matter what you earn. But this is a wonderful product that we are making available for our staff earning under 30,000 Rand a month, for you to get into the private healthcare system and for you to enjoy private healthcare benefits. Let us know if this is if this appeals to you. So there is a booklet that we've made. There's a YouTube video, which I've alluded to, which we will send to you. And it's also in WhatsApp form. And we'll send that to the branch directors, and we'll ask them to send these YouTube links out to you that you can constantly look at those. Now, your statements, sorry, these slides have moved after I put in the EAP. This was supposed to be at the top. Your statements, those discovery risk statements for your life cover and your disability. It is issued by Discovery in the month of June. They were issued last week. We sent it off to Mani, and Simone is going to very kindly load it for all of you on Smart ATTOOH. So thank you, Simone. That's going to take you many hours, but we appreciate the fact that you're going to load it for each person on their smart ATTOOH. But also, ladies and gents, you can link your group risk benefits through your Discovery app. If you have any other benefits or policies with Discovery, then you can link those benefits. It pulls through. Just go to the Discovery website. If you battle, contact us. We'll help you to get your group risk benefits showing on your Discovery app. And that is then pertaining your group risk benefits. We will be sending a new thing that we have implemented is we will be sending you a welcome email for every new employee that starts in our business. And we will be sending every employee when they leave an exit email to show them what are their options. Now I'm almost done with this section and I'm still in my time. We started 5 minutes late, Voter. Please give me that 5 minutes. And I am going to not miss this opportunity, but I am going to ask everybody, is your will up to date? Do you know why you need a will? Please speak to your ATTOOH brokers. They know how to get wills to all of us. We've had a very close friend over the weekend, a business partner of ATTOOH passing away. And thank goodness 2 weeks ago, we checked his file, we checked his will. Please, if you're sitting on this line today and you don't have a will, speak to your ATTOOH financial advisor. I can't stress that enough. Let's all have our lives in order because we don't know when we are leaving this earth. The other thing that ATTOOH has made available to our staff is there's a wonderful list that Lizelle and her wonderful team, a list of requirements that you give it to your clients, your individual clients. We tell the clients, we have it all in place. Do you have your file and your list in place for if something happens to do you? So that's my challenge to our ATTOOH staff today is, guys, get your file, put all your documents in the file, make sure your will is in place. And that just makes it so much easier for your loved ones. That's my little bit of emotional tangent, Voter. Sorry. I just couldn't miss this opportunity to talk to our own staff about getting their lives in order. So before I hand over to David, this is my last 4 slides on something that ATTOOH is also very proud of. So gosh, it sounds like we're just bragging today, but we are proud of a lot of things that we offer you as a business. And you remember that I said there's 10,000 Rand funeral cover for you through your Discovery option. But over the last year and a half, it actually forced us at ATTOOH to go and find alternatives for our people in funeral cover. So we have got our own ATTOOH funeral premium benefit. And we believe that it's changing the face of funeral. Because what this does give you is for a very small amount. Look at that small amount, 50 Rand or 55 Rand or 75 Rand a month. It gives you funeral cover. It gives you, if you die in an accident, it gives you an additional cover if you were a commuter or in an Uber. So you get a lot of benefits that pays out for a very small premium. You have got a grocery benefits, a repatriation of mortal remains. There's also a lovely video. We are going to attach all these videos that you can check it out. There's lots of extra benefits, but I think what is quite appealing is the fact that a lot of us want to put our families on. We want to put our opa and our oma, your mother and your father on. And it is wonderful that the ATTOOH extended funeral cover now allows you to put people over the age of 65 on. There's wonderful brochures. We'll send it all to you. If you are at all interested, you can contact us. We will help you. And it can go off your personal bank account should you wish to. Because guys, funeral cover, you get ripped off by other funeral policies in the industry. It's costing 150, 250 Rand. We just look at that and here, having your own product, you can actually save quite a lot of money, and we can now add your pop us a mail. We are definitely ready to help and assist you. So those of you that open your emails, we are very proud that Voter and, well, Lizelle and her very competent team has this year started something called ATTOOHcation, ATTOOH and education. And we're really, guys, it's tough out there. Anxiety, those things are real. And please, when you get this wonderful magazine, it's our own magazine. The magazine is dedicated to your own personal growth and development. Read it. There's wonderful articles. There's wonderful links. Pass it on to your family and friends. We at ATTOOH care so much about you as our employees. Read those. I really hope you have read it. It comes once. The 3rd volume is on its way. Take time. I think it is a world-class magazine. I think the work that Lizelle and her team does is absolutely phenomenal. So when we send it out to you, please read it. It's a lot of work and effort that goes in that, but it's there for you. It's about your personal development. It's about education links for you. And we really hope you're going to use that. Of course, I hope we all are on the ATTOOH Facebook and Instagram. It's amazing the content that Lizelle and her team puts on there daily or every second day. There's valuable financial content. So get your families to like it, be on it. If you're part of ATTOOH, be on the Facebook and the Instagram. And that is and I said to David 10 minutes. Woohoo, David, I'm there. You've got your 10 minutes. And that is then from my side, before I hand over to David to tell us about the additional gap cover is, guys at ATTOOH, you have got a bag of benefits available to you. Please use it, make contact with us. We will help and assist you. And just know that from a corporate perspective, we are looking out for you, and we are really proud to have offered you all these amazing benefits. So David, over to you, because you're going to use the last 10 minutes.
Thanks, Mads. Thanks for the introduction, for that wonderful presentation. Yes, I'm going to leave my video off just to make sure that there's no interruptions or breaks in the internet, if that's fine. And I'm definitely not as photogenic as what Mads or Vota are. So yeah, but thank you for your time today and the opportunity to remind you of some of the ATTOOH benefits available to your ATTOOH staff and to clients. We launched the ATTOOH Group Gap Cover Scheme at the end of 2020, and after several months of hard work to ensure that we can give you, staff, all of us, and our clients the best possible product. Serago is a specialist gap cover company owned by Generic Insurance, with their main focus on ensuring that their medical scheme clients have the least possible chance of having a co-payment when in hospital. So what is gap cover? Mads, if we can go to the next slide. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. In short, doctors can charge whatever they want to, and the gap cover covers the difference between what you are charged in hospital by your specialist and what your medical scheme pays. They also cover other co-payments that your scheme may impose on you, like for procedures like scopes and scans. With medical schemes becoming more and more expensive and service providers charging higher rates, it also makes sense to get an insurance product like gap cover that covers you so you don't end up being out of pocket. In essence, the gap cover provides you with financial assistance on the portion of your in-hospital specialist bills, which your medical scheme does not cover. Mads, if we could go down to the graph, just another slide. Yes, from this graph, you can see that the trend over time of medical scheme members, just over the last 10 years, with members moving from comprehensive options down to saver options on medical schemes, leaving them potentially out of pocket for claims, especially when it comes to your scopes and your scans. And with other in-hospital procedures like childbirth and knee replacements, they're also leaving members out of pocket. Small premium on the gap cover covers all of these expenses as well. We are proud of our partnership with Serago. They've given ATTOOH staff a massive discount in monthly premiums. New employees or new employee members have 90 days from date of employment to join free of underwriting. We spoke this morning to Martin Rimmer, the CEO of Serago, and he's actually extended a special offer to all ATTOOH staff that for the month of July, if anybody joins in the month of July, they will be accepted at the reduced rate and without any waiting periods. So it's a huge opportunity. Please get into contact with us if you're interested in that. It's a massive, massive opportunity to join without any waiting periods. Okay. So, yeah, there we go. So this offer is also available to your clients. They also receive preferential servicing with a dedicated person to handle all the queries and new applications. Okay, as I said, it's offered to your new clients at a discounted rate as well. We can go on, Mads. Okay, so please refer your clients to us. Don't let your clients take out an inferior product with another advisor and lose out on the ongoing trail commission. We'll pay your referral commission for as long as the client remains on the books. And you could also potentially lose out on a client if they take their gap cover and they try to move everything over to another advisor as well. So from our side, we look forward to offering you this product at a discounted rate to your clients as well. if you want to allow us to pitch to a group, the larger the group, the larger the discounted premiums, okay? And then you'll also receive the trail commission on that as well. So we really look forward to being of assistance to you and assisting you and your clients to make sure that everybody's financial needs are met in totality. Thanks, Mads.
Thank you, David. That's brilliant. Thanks to David. Now, if you wonder where are you going to get hold of us, ladies and gents, there's an email called ask@ATTOOH, we're just on a different server, .co.za. Hello?
Yeah.
Somebody wants to say something? And then Wouter, thank you very much. I'm handing back to you just to close this meeting.
Thanks, Mads. Thanks, David. And thank you for everyone that attended. What we will do, there's a couple of questions that popped up. I tried to answer them as we went through the session, just from a time perspective. But what we will do is we will obviously make this video available with the presentations, as well as a little bit of a newsletter that will just remind everyone of these benefits. I'm proud in terms of the level of obviously work that's gone into this. I mean, each of these sections handled by Mads and David obviously took a lot of work behind the scenes to get preferential rates. Make sure that we give you the best, and I'm assured that that is the case. So thank you for attending the session. I know everyone's hectically busy with specifically on the Discovery year end. Best of luck. It will be remiss to wish Danny Goddard a very happy birthday, Danny. I think it's your birthday today. I won't sing and spoil it for the rest of you, obviously, because it's on recording and it might just be used against me. But yeah, everyone wishing you health and happiness. All the best for the last couple of days of this month. Work hard. I got a message this morning from one advisor that said they worked exceptionally hard on youth, and I think he saw 6 clients. So that's most probably a different way to handle a public holiday. But yeah, thank you very much for your attendance. If there are any questions, obviously in this email that we'll send out, you always able to send Mads and her team a email at ask@attoohjoburg.co.za. So they will assist in that process. If there's any questions I did not answer, we will make sure that we answer them in the feedback session. But thank you for your time, and hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Keep well.